Okay, so okay, you already doing both the tasks part. You got a little idea that
Yeah.
how do you know grab the information, what are the options are available, and yeah, that is the main motto that we have to go through the cheat sheet, or you can take a reference example. Even completing is not the main priority, but you get a little idea about the Git and GitHub commands. That is important. Maybe in the interview somebody can ask, so you have in the mind on the spot you can just give the answer.
Okay.
Okay. Now today we'll jump something on the cloud platform. As a continually, we will take AWS as a priority because integration of AWS and DevOps is a little bit easier. Now here you have got like 20 labs to complete. Again, it's a task,
Wow.
but there will be little bit help you will get it because I think AWS lab already have given the step by step methods that you can use it. So that will be little easier to complete the task. But of course, no problem is that it's a basics ones. So uh, it will be easy to go on. Let me showcase you. This is the list is given. Lab, I think 21 is there, and lab template. If you can see, I think yeah. Okay, lab template. I don't worry about that part here. So let's suppose this is the lab two I will take. So this is like single instance in a private subnet and to connect with the patient course. So some of the practicals you already have done. These are very basic practicals. So the first thing is that they have defined the architecture. First approach that you can understand the architecture properly. Then you can start working on practical. Like step one, create VPC. Then what to do. Then what to do. Internet gateway. Then this thing. With a screenshot is given properly. So we don't have to do that much hard work. You can get a little idea. But what you can do is that to make it a little bit difficult from your side, you just see the architecture design and try to deploy the same architecture design on the AWS. Okay. At some step, if you forgot that what we can do, then you can refer these steps here. Okay. Even to performing this thing, it will take time because we have 20 labs to cover. But this will, add you some of the project's idea that you have hands-on practical things on AWS cloud, at least the fundamental and associate level. So that will be helpful to you. Okay. And that's how you can grab more thing in less time.
Okay.
Great. So I will provide you with the link of the lab.
Now, the repo.
Yeah.
A quick question.
Please ask. No problem is there.
When dealing with AWS, they use the terminology instance.
Yeah.
I think the instance actually means when you talk about server, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to be sure about that. That's
No. Let me explain that also.
Okay.
Little bit. We got distracted at that part. Let me just. Where is the file we have saved your data? Then it is done. I just forget where I saved the file. Documents. No. Okay, no problem is that. Then I can go to desktop. Night session. DevOps. Day 3. Okay, the file is there. Now, of course, you say that it's a server, but we cannot say directly as a server. Of course, we'll use the first thing is AWS. In AWS, we have a service called EC2 that is comes into the compute service feature of AWS, and it is a part of infrastructure as a service. Now, technically, we can say it's instances, and we can refer it's a virtual machine. So virtual machine that you can refer as operating system. It's an operating system that we are launching as a cloud platform. Now, in that particular operating system, we can install some servers. Now, if we talk about different type of servers, so we have web server, we have mail server, we also use FTP server. We go with the SNMP server. Then we have mail. So in mail, we can configure the SMTP, IMAP, POP3. These are the protocols that we use. Then we have Samba server to transfer the file, or alternative, we can also use NFS server to transfer the files. that thing. Then we have the Windows environment if we are launching. So we have the Active Directory that we launch LDAP server to manage users and groups in the organization. Like these are the things is the it's going on. Let's just wait here. Okay, till here.
Okay. Among these ones, because when I was studying the servers, for me, what I studied was different type of servers. There's a web server, DNS server,
Yeah,
database.
definitely.
So now I can see FTP. I know this FTP is that file transfer protocol or something like that?
100%. Same thing, same.
Okay. So what's this SNMP? SNMP?
Yeah. That is simple network
Okay.
management protocol, which we use to monitor network devices as centralized platform.
Okay. Gotcha. And Samba?
Samba and NFS is for the same kind of FTP, but in Samba and NFS we have bulk transfer can be done.
Okay.
So files and data. That and more security comparing with the FTP part. Even we have instead of FTP nowadays we are using SFTP protocol. That is secure FTP connection. It's a combination of FTP with SSH. So updates are everywhere. We have to update. These are the things. Okay, so that thing, LDAP also, if I write the LDAP full form, it's LIGST light weight directory access protocol. That is used in the Windows server environment mainly. So that is the part where we install Active Directory to manage all the infrastructure of users, groups, the project scenario and that thing. So there it is used for the authenticate the users.
Oh, okay.
To work on that part. So that's the thing. DNS and DSCP, I think DNS is the domain name server through which we can define IP address to domain name and vice versa. So that thing we have. And DSCP we use to automatically provide the IP addresses. So I can say dynamic IP address providing system. So full form if at all, that is dynamic host configuration protocol. This other thing. Even we have more servers, but let's limitize this thing.
Let's leave it there for now.
So these are the services used. Now, if we talk about the cloud platform, so we have something called serverless computing concept. There we use Lambda. Yeah.
DDA, yeah.
That thing is there in the AWS part. So that thing, then we can use it with the containers services we have. That is the ECS, Elastic Container Service, and ES8, I think, though that is stand for Kubernetes.
What about which one is EKS?
EKS, this is the part, EKS, Kubernetes.
Okay.
And Kubernetes. So only the name is, just a different. Maybe they can ask, little differences between AWS versus Azure, like which cloud. Because see, you will get a chance, maybe you can working on AWS, or maybe there is a chance that you will get the work on Azure. Because in both the part, DevOps is a common role. Okay. DevOps is to integrate the infrastructure plus development plus operation technique. Okay, so that can be any technology, any platform we can use. Not only in the cloud platform, versus it can be a chance that you are working on private cloud. So that will be like an on-premise platform. Private cloud, if you talk about, so we have OpenStack is available by Red Hat organization. So there also you can get a chance because this is a different platform. But in there, we are doing the automation techniques and the integration. So important role will be the DevOps. So that will be a common role. Maybe in first time, we cannot get AWS. We can go to Azure also. But preferably we go with AWS because you already know the some things, services and integration part. So that's the profit you will get it as a first priority.
Mukesh, if you know AWS very well, when you get to Azure, you'll be able to grab it, right?
Right, grab it. Because I started my college in Azure expertise. Then later, parallelly, I learned AWS.
Okay.
So I know the differences, very easy to work. Only the service name is different. Like if you talk about the EC2 in AWS, so we have virtual machine in Azure, or Azure virtual machine we also say. If we talk about the S3 storage, here so we have here blob storage is there. That's it. Only the name difference is different.
Okay.
That's it. Like the working functionality is same. The concept about the cloud will be same. That's the thing. So it will just take 1 month to just understand the naming nomenclature, which is important. That's the way, because in cloud computing industry, or in cloud industry, what actually happen? Mainly we provide consultancy.
Okay.
Like the maximum work you will get it's a consultancy and remote base, because the infrastructure is already set up. Okay. The question, the case scenario, the case studies or projects will come that, let's suppose they are working on-premise part. Now they want to migrate on cloud platform. So the first question come from the customer, that which cloud platform is good, and what kind of migration steps they are providing. What there will be some backup part is there or not. There will be some security assurances there or not when they are transferring from physical server to cloud platform. Like this kind of questions comes. So there, what you are doing, you're just giving the understanding that you can go with the AWS or Azure. Okay, as per your expertise. So right now you are good in AWS, you know how to migrate and how copy paste the content. Correct. So you will recommend that we should go with the AWS platform. Okay, but let's suppose I know both the things, AWS also and Azure also. Now, so instead of providing the answer right here, I will ask second question, counter back to the customer or the client. Like, I will understand their business idea, like what kind of business they are doing. It can be a e-commerce platform work, or it can be something related to data analytics in terms of a ML part. If they have some game development company, so then I will recommend that this kind of work if you have. So this Azure will be a good part, or AWS is good area to work on it. Okay. So that is the way you have to do, consult the guidance and give the project assurance part, because in both the things you can see migration is free of cost. Even if you migrate from AWS to Azure or vice versa, both the platform having a good facility, and step by step content is already available on internet. So there is no issue. Backup part, both the cloud is providing, because they are the market leaders in a cloud platform. Security assurance is also there. Now, when we go more in depth with the experience, then we can able to identify the minor differences and secure the service preferences. Getting an idea. So that's the part. If you search for some of the case studies on their website, they already have given. So we don't have to go here and there. Like customer success stories is there of AWS. So they are working in different industry. Like Netflix is a big customer of AWS. Salesforce is a big customer of Salesforce. And these are the companies that they have solved some, case studies, like internet part. Like, so there you can, categorize country location wise, what kind of content they have, like not the content. Here you can say like a customer segment, like it's an enterprise company. They are providing some startup. So there you can, just see the, on a basis of business application, database migration, data center migration, this kind of case studies you will get it. So you can just go through with any one or two to get a little idea. Same thing is also available about Azure case study also. So then you can get a little idea that what kind of problems they are solving. Getting an idea. We can learn the things, we can do practicals also parallelly. Okay. But what is the motive behind that particular practical? Why you are doing this kind of thing? That will be the question comes. Like why these other clouds are more famous comparing with the Red Hat cloud. Oracle cloud is now acquired by the IBM. Okay. Red Hat is also not that much successful in the terms of cloud industry. Then coming with the Google cloud is now emerging in the part of quantum computing, machine learning and AI part. Okay, Google Cloud is not the market leader, because AWS and Azure have almost covered 70 to 80% the whole market area. Okay. So still we have DigitalOcean is again, Rackspace is a cloud service provider. So they are now restricted with some area of industry. Okay, that's why here you can see Azure is working on healthcare industry, financial services and banking part, manufacture area, retail, government and gaming part. So Azure is not good for the startup approach, while AWS is good for the startup part, because they have very good, the pipeline is available. So if anybody starting their, new company and they require cloud services, do they prefer AWS comparing with the Azure part? Because Azure services are little costly, as they charge per minute basis, while AWS charging as a hourly basis charge. Okay, so these are the services differences you will get it. No problem is there. Don't worry that what the things you have to do. You just search with the AWS and Azure. That's it. Even you can go with the Google if you require, but I go with only two. You will get multiple articles, and in that article you will get all the differences that you require. Okay, that's it. We don't have to go more in depth to learn every study, and then we can go. No required. You can just go with two articles. You will get it, like the percentage area, market part, which is good and which is not good in which area. You can see the differences. Hourly basis is asked by the AWS, while Azure is asking as a per minute basis charge. So they are earning more money compared to AWS. Getting? Then you can see the EC2 we have. So here we call as virtual machine.
Okay.
Lambda function is there. So here we call it Azure function. So very definedly it is, differences are given for interview purpose and understanding the both the platform. Okay. So I will provide these links that will help you both to understand more detail about the cloud technology, because cloud is also a very big area. Even if you not get the chance into the work of DevOps directly, you can get a chance in AWS to work on as an initial start. So at the end, you are getting a job that is main priority. Then you can enter into the DevOps part also. Okay.
Excuse me, Mukash.
Yeah, ask.
On the pasted link, can you try to put something on the top, like a heading?
Yeah, here I will provide everything.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So that's how I will integrate. Like whatever the link I will say, just below that I will add. Here you can see. So this way you can enable to understand. Okay, so these are the things. Of course, we have to discuss lots of things, but with a limited time, I can just give you the guidance, and some of the queries I can resolve. That is the part of job I can do, because what kind of questions maybe the interviewer ask, we don't know, but at least we got idea. Also, I will providing you the set of questions, just like in Linux I have provided, GitHub I have provided. Now today you have to learn about the AWS questions. So I am giving a one PDF, and it have, I think, around, it's a 500 total questions. Not the data science. This is for the, okay, I think.
This is data science.
Yeah, this is the data science, I think, downloaded. Yeah, no, we don't require to learn data science. I will provide another link. We have question sets available.
Wait. That, but come back. You said this data science.
Yeah.
So you don't want to give us that one?
No. That then you will get confused. Like you have to learn
another area.
Mathematics, statistics, probability, that kind of things you have.
Yeah, but you can just drop it there.
Okay, no problem. For me, it's not a problem, but you got distracted. Like again, data science is again a high demanding area also to job part.
Yeah, that's like, I was trying to go into that before, like AI and all that.
Yeah, but of course, there you have to learn lots of database, Python programming, Terraform, Tensor, PySpark, like lots of things to learn and design the things. So if you have that much patience to do practical things, then you can go and also, but it will take at least 6 months to prepare and get ready to get a job. That's the thing. Same thing with also in any other technology, because anything we cannot get easily. We have to understand and learn the things. That's the part. So here you can see this is also very good content of Cloud Architecture Master Program. There you will get every block content about the AWS, like storage services, network services, database services, DevOps service part. Here we have. So in DevOps, you have to learn this thing, like how to deploy, commit a code, and in a tutorial. So that is the part is given. So today you just have to cover AWS cloud, not into the DevOps part right now. Okay. Because if we enter in container orchestration and DevOps part, so it will get very lengthy. Okay, we'll go one by one step. That's why, because it's getting overloaded at the same time. That's why. So cloud computing is another career field, and it have its own job perspective. Okay, so we are just touching a small part of cloud part, and then we integrate that thing with the DevOps, because that is a prerequisite, you can say. Without the cloud, we cannot integrate some of the automation techniques. And in industry, it's a combination of both the things. So that's all. Okay. So today you can try to get AWS account, and you can just go through if you want to just understand, say, what kind of problem cloud computing is resolving by any method, maybe Azure or AWS. It's up to you. Okay, I will
So
add
this one
this.
is not unlimited. It's saying we have 9 minutes.
Yeah, we have 9 minutes. It's a free access of Zoom application
Okay.
I'm using.
So if we go off, will you come back?
我在过年time 也都可以写呗。
This one.
I need like 2 hours. 2 hours not there. Mukesh, I was asking a question.
Yeah. Ask.
I said, if the thing goes off, the Zoom link, are you going to come back on?
Yeah. No problem is there.
Okay.
I will restart the machine meeting. No issues there. The success story of Azure.
Yeah, I like that one. That I like this case study that you showed us. It's a very good information.
Which one is that?
This case study that you showed us is a very good information, because you can be in an interview and they ask you, like, what are the things you have worked on, and you can just simply analyze a case study.
Yeah. So see, to understand this kind of technologies, because in DevOps also we have multiple tools. Okay. So it's not possible to expertise in every tool. But when we go to the DevOps pipeline, we have 6 steps that we have to follow. Okay, 6. Yeah.
No, I was going to say PE.
Yeah, it's very. So 6 steps we have, like create, plan, process, release, deploy, these other things. So in different stages, we have multiple tools are available. Okay, that we call as a DevOps tool chain concept also, correct? So it's not possible to learn every tool, but what we can do is that in each section we can take a one tool and check how we can learn the tools and technology. I will just give you a very small hack tip to work on. Firstly, you see that what's the problem the tool is solving, and how the problem is resolved by that tool or the technology. That's it. Nothing we have to add anything extra. That's a two question, like what is the problem we are arising if we talk about terms of cloud. So before cloud, what we are doing, we are using the virtualization technology on physical server so that we can run these things and get the access. So at that time we are using the web hosting service on launching web servers to provide services online. Okay, so the same concept now we are using, but now in the cloud, what actually happen, we can provide anything right now. Anything you want, we can have a dedicated operating system. We can make a build of gaming operating system online. Anything you require resources, you require machine unlimited. But at the time of starting, in the phase of early stage of internet and the all this stuff, so at that time we just only get the website access. Okay, we can just watch, but we cannot able to download, or we cannot able to customize that service. But now with the help of cloud, what actually happen? We can do anything. We can launch, we can integrate, we can customize our own system configuration. We can run multiple operating system in different geolocation also. So like these are the problems resolve step by step. So the same thing, whenever we take any tool or software, you just go through like what kind of problem it is resolved. So in that way, we can remember the things very long time. That's why case studies will help us. Like, this is the problem is arising in this banking application or in the banking part. So with the help of cloud computing or DevOps tool, we can resolve the things. Okay. So that's how you can build your own case study stories, and then you can explain in the interview. That's the thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, and for the AWS interview questions, let's go with the architect level. The architect level, let's go with the associate level first. Practitioner level will be good. So this is the fundamental 15 questions about the name of the technology and some of the good questions. Then we have architect level also, because I think we have done the training of architect level. These are the some of the advanced like basic questions of AWS, but at same time you will get more. Yeah, any question is coming in both of the minds, let me know. So that thing.
Okay.
You
Um,
Mhm.
I have this I have an AWS console account,
Hmm.
and I don't know if you have you know I got it when I was in school, you know, and I used were using it to provision some server, but you know then it was a while ago. But I think after some time I realized that they started charging me. I don't know
Yeah,
why, maybe like
y-
$6, $7 every every
month.
month. Yeah,
Yeah, that happened to me too. They were charging
yeah,
me $15. So I
yeah.
Yes,
discovered that
that's a normal
my
thing, because the thing is that the trainer didn't tell you that when we are using in a free tier. So if I showcase in AWS free
yeah, I
tier,
realized that I had a EC2 running, so I have to go delete it.
like if you are use the EC2 in a proper way, so we have only 750 hours as a free capacity. But what actually happened, that when we launch EC2 and then shut down it, so there is a no charge for that. But the storage is charging, like the data which is in stored. So for that, in the backend you are getting a charge. So what you can do is that you can log in your account and check your billing dashboard. You can just search for AWS billing dashboard and log in your account. You will get the all the details, like what are the charges is taken, like which service you have forget to shut down. That's why the charge coming in the continuous way. That
And
is the
so
thing.
that is why I'm even telling you. I don't know if maybe if all of before the class finishes today, if you could give me an opportunity to log in and I can share my screen, then you can probably show me the step-by-step approach to
Yeah.
use to do
So
that.
one thing we can do, you remember the username and password now?
Oh, yes, I do.
Okay. So I will just restart the meeting. You both can rejoin it. Same meeting. Then I can, you can share your screen. I will guide you. Okay.
Awesome.
So I'm just
Fine.
ending the meeting because we will restart. So reconnect.
Okay.
All
All right.
right.
Okay.